never been possible without the presence of our founder, director, Gauri Magati. Let us first have a very big round of applause for her. She's very unassuming. You wouldn't ever believe. Always having us, always motivating us, so unassuming. And for that, we as a team, our boast to you, thank County. Namaste. All right, thank you. Welcome to the grand celebration of India's 79th Independence Day, right here at Mike Rylko Community Park in Buffalogrove. As the president of Lake County Indians Association, it is truly my honor to stand before you on this vibrant day of unity, heritage, and pride. As we come together today to celebrate India's Independence Day here in the US, it's always fascinating to see the connections between our great democracies. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violent resistance was shaped in part by Thoreau's idea of civil disobedience. US declared independence in 1776, while India gained her freedom in 1947, a difference of 171 years. Here's a little trivia for you audience. You thought I forgot about you? No, I did not. Can anyone tell me who was the US president when India became independent? Is there anybody here who can tell me that? If the audience cannot tell, then I'll pass it on to the dignitaries here. No using Google or AI chat GPT. That's not allowed here. Okay, now the time is up. Sorry, the gift is mine. It was Harry S. Truman. So while our journeys to freedom were different, the spirit of independence has always connected India and the United States. Today we gather not just to honor India's freedom, but to celebrate the spirit of community that binds us here in Lake County. Independence is not only the story of one nation. It reminds us that when people come together with courage and purpose, change becomes possible. The US-India relationship is durable and deep-rooted, built not only by governments, but by people-to-people ties. Families like ours, leaders like you, and students with us today. With over 5 million Indian Americans contributing.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Independence Day. I am so excited to be here with all of you as we celebrate 79 years of freedom and independence. Before I make some brief remarks, I just want to share that President of Buffalogrove, Eric Smith, he sends his regrets. He was here earlier celebrating, but he had to take off for a family event, but he is still here with us in spirit. And he also wanted me to extend his well wishes for happy independence. I so glad to hear the theme is unity and diversity as we're celebrating India.
The Independence Day. Azadi Ke Mubarak. All the elected officials here, the community leaders, thank you for joining us on this happy occasion in the celebrations of democracy, celebration of freedom. After hearing to the eloquence of the president and then the senator, there's hardly anything to add, but let me start with something rather amusing. Every time I come to attend an Indian event, I learn something new. For me, this procession with the palanquin was the first time I saw. I come from the eastern part of India, and this is something coming from western part. So every day I learn something new about India by being outside India in a large community like this. Today the Indian community in the United States is more than 5 million strong. Exact number we don't know, it's not possible to know. And out of that, about 1/6 is in Midwest, and out of that 1/6, about half, more than half, in and around Chicago. So it's a very large community, speaking different languages, different events around the year, different way of life in some way that we can understand better being belonging to one part of India, while we look at other celebrations. But every day we learn, and this is an occasion, Independence Day, like our Republic Day. It brings us together, and we celebrate freedom. In our case, officially it happened in 1947. And at that time, if you read history well, US helped us. This was a time when the literacy rate in India was well below 10%. Literacy means the person who can sign his name at that time. Per capita income was in those days something like 100 or less in dollar. Today India is today it's third largest economy by PPP. Purchase power parity, we are nearly $18 trillion purchase power parity. In dollar term, it's fourth largest, very soon it will be third largest. Still we are largely developing, and you can say even underdeveloped country on per capita basis. A lot of challenges are there in India. And in that we need partnership, if nothing else. And of course, if you look at the technology ecosystem, the innovation ecosystem, look at the American academia, universities, labs, American hospitals, clinics, everywhere. Possibly it will be very difficult to imagine all this without Indian diaspora. So you, the diaspora, you are contributing so much to this economy, to the innovation, to anything that makes this country great. The Indian population is just over 1.5%, but I'm told that in terms of revenue contribution from by the Indians, it's almost like 4 times of that in proportion. So that is what is your hard work, your talent, your innovation, your zig for innovation. This is possible in a free country, and this is also possible because you come from a free country. And that's what we should cherish together. It is a relationship, partnership between people to people, between peoples. I don't think it's really between governments, it's between peoples, between universities, between labs, between corporates. It's much deeper than the state, coming down to the county level, to the village level, like we see today. So that's what we cherish. We should celebrate freedom together. We should work together. And if you look around the world, there is absolutely no way, no other way, other than world's 2 largest democracies standing together, working together in a partnership. So let's work together for that. Let's hope for a better tomorrow. I, for myself, have absolutely no doubt. If you look at trade, if you look at commerce, if you look at how all the cooperations are happening, we are looking forward to a better day. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day once again.